My name is Roelof Minnaar. I'm the Group IT Manager for CMH. CMH is a publicly listed company. It was established in 1987. It's been there for a while, and we would like to think that it's one of the leading public companies in the motor retail sector. I'm looking after the IT division in the group, which consists of basically everything that relates to IT. The systems that we use on the retail motor side, we've got an automated dealer management system, that is our lifeline. And then on the car rental side, we've also got a system running which they use on a daily basis. In the software sense, we're obviously looking at the licensing, cybercrime, firewalls, right down to the basic Office 365 applications.
Network reliability is quite important because all our cars and workshops is running off centralized systems, and everything needs to be connected to the internet. So any car service that gets serviced needs to be updated through the internet in real time. We can't invoice a single invoice out or do a transaction because we've got a centralized system. All our voice calls goes through the network from a single point where we've got a hosted PABX. So that will also be down, so you won't be able to phone the dealership or make bookings or sell cars out.
I think on the network side, we used to be on the MPLS network. It worked for us, but things changed and we needed to migrate into a direction where our voice and our data traverse through the same links.
We had a lot of issues with one-way routing over dual links, BGP failovers not kicking in. Some sites that we couldn't get on MPLS, and we couldn't get them on our network because we only had MPLS. So we couldn't allow internet links to come in. When we had a VPN, didn't work so great. So we had all sorts of issues balancing MPLS and internet links.
And that made us start looking around and find alternatives. Obviously, we looked at various of your Gartner-related manufacturers or suppliers, and the one that we looked at that seemed to fit our need was the SD-WAN.
Well, one of the crucial things we needed was an easy BGP integration into our old MPLS so that we could still have branches on the old system, talk to branches on the new system. And we also wanted the new features like load balancing, the bandwidth thing with voice where you can tag a certain type of traffic in a certain way. It is duplicated, and basically it repairs errors on the other links and rebuilds it on the other side.
The service provider that we were most impressed with was Intelys, and we decided to join forces with them.
We went through a bunch of other providers before we settled on Citrix and Intelys in particular. One of the nice things we liked about Intelys was that they understood what we were talking about. We would mention we've got BGP, MPLS and all this stuff. And most of the other teams, they would send basically salespeople who didn't have that technical background. And this is what I liked about Intelys, Chris and the team. From the beginning, they involved us in the design of the project. I think we sat down for almost 2 weeks. Before we actually began implementing it. And they really wanted to get into every single bit of what we want to do with the network so that when we finally rolled it out, it would work.
The benefits and the impacts on our business when we moved over was the fact that we're the masters of our own destiny. We've got the right resources that we can align, and then we can turn around the mean time to repair to twice as quick as what it normally would be.
Network diagnostics, that was one of the other things that we always needed to sort of argue with a service provider. Which link is up and where is traffic being routed? We never got that visibility because it was always their router and under their control. Now with the Citrix SD-WAN, we could actually see which link is dead, which link is running errors, and report it to them and get it resolved.
So the SD-WAN gave us flexibility, visibility and control over the network. Why we'll choose Intelys any day is because of the support that we're getting from them. We phoned Intelys at 12 o'clock at night and they were there to help us. They even came to Terrico to assist us there while we had an outage on our network.
Yes, certainly the experience with Intelys was fantastic, and we actually have referred them to quite a number of other customers within our industry.